Formed in 1989 to focus on the development of multifamily housing in California, Related California has developed over 7,500 units of housing throughout the state. An affiliate of the Related Companies of New York, Related California is a for-profit real estate developer committed to creating unique urban developments that feature a vibrant mix of people from different backgrounds and incomes.
We've developed pretty much the full spectrum of types of projects throughout California. Urban, suburban, family, senior, high-rise, low-rise. These range from a 40-story, 487-unit high-rise in the heart of downtown San Francisco to a 20-unit infill project 2 blocks from the ocean in Laguna Beach in Southern California, pretty much everything in between. They tend, though, to have 2 things in common. First, all of them are developed to the highest standard, regardless of affordability or location. They may serve a different population, but the quality is the same for all of them at the highest level. And the second thing is, each of them involves specific solutions for that site in question. It's more of a boutique approach. We don't stamp projects out of the mold.
Related California was founded in 1989 to focus on the development of affordable and urban housing throughout the state of California. From inception, it has always followed Related's 4 principal development strategies. Build to own for the long run, maintain in-house expertise in all disciplines, including planning, design, entitlement, financing, construction, and property management. Third, approach every project, regardless of size, as a unique challenge, and apply a development solution that best fits that particular neighborhood and location. Finally, design and build all projects to the highest market rate standards, regardless of the income groups being served. In carrying out these design principles, Related has actively sought out opportunities to work with local governmental agencies in public-private partnerships in order to best address local pressing needs.
All across America, the hallmark of any prosperous city is defined by its thriving neighborhoods. The Boyle Heights neighborhood of East Los Angeles is one urban area where the availability of affordable housing is a constant issue.
I always say to people, you know, there's nothing to fear with affordable housing. Remember that your own children could not afford to buy the house now in which they were raised because it's too expensive. So affordable housing can provide housing for people who are just starting out, people who are on fixed incomes, people who are downsizing. Affordable housing can mean a lot of different things in different communities.
A for-profit real estate developer, Related California continues to pioneer innovative approaches addressing the problem of affordable housing. By designing and operating successful mixed-income housing developments, Related California creates thriving mixed-income communities, transforming them into socially vibrant and economically healthy neighborhoods.
Related California has kind of a 2-pronged approach to developing affordable housing. The first is production. The planning, design, financing, and property management for the long haul of these developments, as we must as a developer. But the second is a community-oriented approach involving service enrichment, a sustainable neighborhood-based approach. And for Related of California, it's the combination of those 2 elements that make for successful projects.
There are clearly other capable for-profit developers that produce affordable housing. There are few, however, that combine the financial strength and experience of Related with the technical expertise and creativity required to address the multiple goals of enhancing communities as well as providing housing. Related combines the financial strength and capacity of a large for-profit developer with the creativity and attention to detail of a smaller nonprofit.
I believe that Related has already realized that people should and can live side by side, regardless of their income level, with the opportunity to live in safe, decent housing in our urban centers so that everyone can avail themselves of what our civic center and our downtown has to offer, the cultural opportunities, the transportation opportunities, the employment opportunities, and Related has been very good in maximizing those opportunities. They have integrated people within the social fabric in a way that we need to do more here in Los Angeles.
I became aware of Related California about 11 years ago when my daughter and I moved into the Harbor Village. And it just transformed my life tremendously because We have a conglomerate of people there that's all nationalities from all walks of life, and the haves and the have-nots are mixing together, and it doesn't matter what you have because we're all people with the same need and the same common cause. I've seen the community surrounding Harbor Village grow since I've lived there, and it's just a wonderful place to be. I would recommend it to anyone.
I look at success, though, in a couple of ways. One, how sustainable are these developments? If you go back, if you look at them 8, 10, 12 years later, how are they doing? Number one. Number two is getting invited back. You do a development in a city and you're asked to do another and another and another. And secondly, the relationships we have with our public sector partners who help finance these affordable housing developments, where we're invited back for a second, third, fourth, or even fifth project. I think those are the two standards that I look to when I attempt to measure success for Related.
We are here at Pueblo del Sol in the Boyle Heights neighborhood of East Los Angeles. This development is a good example of how neighborhood revitalization can transform a community. We brought in 4 different architectural firms to create a sense of neighborhood instead of recreation of a project. One of our main objectives in the master planning process was making sure that we could create a safe new neighborhood for the residents that lived here. We designed direct access garages. Folks can park and go directly into their unit. To address safety concerns, we designed cul-de-sacs with green belts and play areas rather than through streets. The new homes are designed such that kitchens and living areas look down into tot lots and public areas so that tenants have a sense of security within the development. I think the key to this development is that it is a new neighborhood. It provides everything within walking distance for the families that live here.
I think my community where I live in Harbor Village serves as a model because it can show a continuity amongst people of all status and all nationalities and all walks of life. And I think the vision that Bill has is just fantastic because it's given me a purpose. I was invited to join the board, which I serve on the board now, and this allows us to have partnership with Related, with Bill and Related, to make this work, to show people that yes, this can work. And I've been there for almost 11 years, and I can attest it does work.
We're very excited about our future, given the range of projects we're involved in and hope to continue to be involved in. We have our home office in Irvine. We have another office in downtown Los Angeles. We recently opened an office in Oakland in the Bay Area. So we're going to be active on all of these fronts. We've taken on with our New York partners some very transformational urban development projects such as the Grand Avenue project in downtown Los Angeles and are looking at some others. So we think the future is very bright.
We'd like people to think of Related as a company that makes a difference, both in improving the quality of people's lives and in enhancing the communities in which they live. And these qualities will endure, so that 10 to 20 years from now, when people think back on our projects, they'll be as positive about them as they are today.
By combining financial strength and creativity, Related California is providing quality, affordable housing and revitalizing neighborhoods throughout the Golden State. For more information, call the number on your screen or log on to related.com.